Hey guys, my baby's not feeling so good. How you feeling, honey?
Puke.
She puked twice today. She's not feeling so well. I hope all you guys are staying safe during the quarantine.
Stay safe.
So I hope you guys are staying safe. I'm trying to keep my baby company when she doesn't feel good. She hasn't felt good for the past couple days, so I just wish there was something I could do to help, but there's not really anything I can do. Here it is currently 1:56 a.m. and we're sitting here with the light on. We were just watching Family Guy.
I puked. It's gross.
Yeah, she puked
I
up macaroni earlier.
I tried eating some macaroni to settle my stomach. I don't know if you guys know, but I get really bad car sickness, so that's the kind of stuff that happens. Because when I came home, because we were previously at Walmart and Meijer to go pick up new shoes for everyone because everyone needed them. So soon as I got out of the car when we came home, I puked out just a bunch of acid. I don't know why, but it was just pure acid. It really hurt. And I found out today I have like an acid problem that runs through the family where it kind of just body produces a little bit extra acid than normal, but
She's got acid reflux called GERD.
yeah, I don't know if that's exactly what I have, but even sometimes at night when I'm feeling just fine, I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm laying flat down or just sitting up and I can just feel just straight acid from the back of my throat that comes up. I don't necessarily always throw up, but it's nasty when I do. And I don't think I have the virus. I just feel like I just lost my appetite for a few days. That's probably what's causing it. I haven't really been eating a whole lot, and the bucket's making me sick because I had just puked a little bit ago, but we'll keep you guys updated. That's probably why we haven't really been posting a lot, but I don't know.
Later today when it gets later in the day, probably around like 1 or so, we're gonna give the doctor a call and see if we can get an appointment set up so she can get her blood drawn and to check her thyroid level, because she's got Graves' disease as well, don't you, sweetie?
I'm 19 now, but I was diagnosed with the Graves' disease when I was 16. Which I believe was a little bit before my birthday. Is probably when I had it. Because my birthday's in November, so yeah, it wasn't fun. Because my thyroid was overreactive and I was put on radiation. I took a pill and I had to stay away from people for a while, so yeah. But other than that, everything seems to be going fine here. Yes, I know that the bucket stinks. I stink when I puke. And I'm extremely loud, so.
We're both loud pukers.
No, but I'm like really fucking loud.
Ooh, honey, that needs to be dumped out.
I know. I know.
So, we'll keep you guys updated on what's going on and how my baby feels and when she gets better and everything.
I hope it goes away soon. I really do. I hate feeling this way. And I rarely ever get sick. Me and my brother have like really strong immune systems. And me and him get it from our dad's side of the family, so
I
I
just
don't
hate feeling useless. I can't do anything to make her feel better except sit here and cuddle her.
sometimes the best thing you can do is just sit there and let it pass. I mean,
I looked up how to reduce acid, and it said 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda and 4
I
ounces of
tried
warm
it. It's
water.
nasty. I recommend it for people who have a little bit of a stronger stomach, and I normally do, but this tastes really bad. I barely took any sip and I threw up, and that's probably what caused it. So,
It's supposed to reduce stomach acid. I just want you to feel better, honey.
I do too. I'm sure I will. I just didn't expect it to last as long as it has
No.
already. I mean, it's already going on its third day of feeling sick, and I don't know when it started, but I hope it ends soon. And I don't know. It's just really not a fun feeling to have. And I know I can't really compare myself with the virus because it's a hell of a lot worse than this. And I can't really say that either because I haven't had it, and I hope I don't get it. Just as well as I hope the rest of you are safe and don't have it. So, the best thing that we can do as a community is just keep home as much as you can. But if it's necessary, you have to go to school or work, or you have to do something. I suggest if you're doing schooling, it's online. So, because the schooling in Marquette and in Ishwing and everywhere else is closed because of this, and um, lots of kids are forced to do online school. And
Speaking of school, I got school today too.
yeah, he's graduating this year, and I'm happy for him, and
I'll
I'm
be done on
proud.
the 29th of this month.
Yeah. And so far, the 4th of July parade is closed, and it sucks, and it is shut down. It's been finalized already a few days ago when I heard it, but the Sonaba State Fair, as I know now, is still going on until further notice. Yeah, until we hear something different, or hopefully this is gonna be a highlight of the year for me, especially because I love the 4th, and since that's all spoiled, it happens to be the day and the year that we got together is on the 4th of July, and that's why I like it so much, is because it'll be our 1 year anniversary, and we can't spend it together with the rest of our friends because of the virus, and it's just really bumming us out, isn't it, honey?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, and Jesse, if you're watching the video, I'm wearing your shirt.
Yeah, my sister gave me that shirt, and I didn't want it because, I don't know, it just doesn't fit me too good.
If you got... We both draw, so if you guys want to see some of the drawings we make, please let us know down in the comments. She's a much better drawer than I am, but I'm getting better.
Yes, it's a work in progress. So, sorry again for this very late update. It's been a hell of a roller coaster for everyone, and we've been busy. We've been trying to keep safe. We've been taking extra precautions, and
Especially because of me, I'm more susceptible to getting the virus because I have asthma, and the virus is I believe it's a respiratory, no. I don't know what the virus is, but I'm more susceptible to getting it, and if I get it...
well, because children in New York, we heard about at least 10 cases of children between the ages of 2 years old to 18 have either shown signs and symptoms of the Kawasaki's disease. If you guys are not aware of that, he had it when he was 8 years old. So it's a respiratory infection that affects his body.
The Kawasaki's is actually an autoimmune disease which attacks your own body cells, which, if not caught in time, can kill you. And
yeah, it's very, very serious.
I'm very lucky to actually be alive today.
Because if it weren't for the certain doctors that actually took it serious enough for him, then he wouldn't be here today.
No, I wouldn't. And
Or if he was, he probably would be in much worse condition than he is now.
And the medicine that they used to treat the Kawasaki's actually caused me to get meningitis. The Kawasaki's was actually caught in time to the point where it didn't damage my heart. It only damaged part of my intestines. So, and it's not even the Kawasaki's that is what almost killed me. It was the meningitis that almost killed me.
Which is it's one of the side effects of getting the medicine to help
the medicine
get
is what
rid of the
caused
Kawasaki's.
the medicine is what caused me to get meningitis. So
he was very, very ill.
If I get the COVID-19, it has a chance to rekindle the Kawasaki's antibodies in my body, which will cause me to get sick again, which means I will most likely have to get that medicine, which means I'll probably have to get
He's most likely gonna get the meningitis again.
I could possibly get the meningitis again from that same medication that they gave me the first time.
Hopefully,
Hopefully that won't happen.
Yeah, I'm not currently working right now for reasons that I would rather not speak about. Just people were not being very nice, and then he works, and he's laid off now because of the virus, and he's more susceptible to it, so we're keeping him safe. And he's bummed out about it, but he's understanding the seriousness of his situation, mostly because he's more at risk of death, if anything, than anyone else in this house. But
which means the rest of them have to stay safe in order to protect me.
Yeah, and it's totally worth it if it means keeping you safe. So.
Ugh.
But sorry for rambling on too much about it. We just wanted to keep you guys updated to make sure that we still had you guys' support and whoever is following us and subscribe to our channel. I really do appreciate it, and not everyone's gonna like what we do, and that's okay. It's we wanted to start a young a young teenage channel of our life until we're older and we have kids and we can take it from there. But other than that, it's gonna be postponed for quite a while because of
there's not
what's
much
going
to
on.
do.
Yeah.
So there's really nothing to do around here. The only thing we can do is sit around, do stuff in the house, go outside in the yard and just go for a walk, stay away from people. But we don't want to go for walks because
it's a bit risky. Plus, it's been quite cold, so
very cold.
I suggest people who are vulnerable and a little bit sensitive to the cold, I suggest you stay inside because that will also make you sick. It's not necessarily going to give you the virus, but I'm just saying, just be careful with
And sorry about the very shaky camera work. I'm using my phone. We don't really have a camera to use right now. The only camera I have kind of broke, so I'll have to save up money and get a new one.
Yeah, but other than that, sorry again for the lighting quality. His light bulb broke and it just went out and it was starting to flicker when we got home yesterday and we had to redo it. And
it's a very yellow bulb.
Yeah, there's two different shades of light bulb. There's a completely white one where it shows everything that's clear, and then the one that he replaced, it was kind of yellow. So I
had two LED light bulbs, which are really bright white lights.
Yeah.
This one is more of a dimmer
and then
yellowish
just one
light.
of them burnt out 2
Yeah.
days ago, so we had to replace that. But I'm feeling quite sick still, to be honest. I'm not gonna sugarcoat stuff because this isn't really a time to just say everything's just gonna be just fine, and I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be just fine because I don't know what's going on with me. But just please stay safe. We don't normally do a lot of posting about personal stuff, but the coronavirus is a very personal situation for everyone because it affects everyone differently, especially for people who have either lost someone that had it or people that are going through it now or are being tested for it or showing signs of it or just anything. It's the quarantine is very, very hard on everyone, and I respect that, but just please stay inside and stay safe. But other than that, we'll keep you guys updated. We'll make the vlogs and the videos more of a personal. It's basically more of like a personal experience about our quarantine and how we're taking the whole entire situation as a whole. So just bear with us here. When we do get back out there and start working again, we will get money and stuff like that to, you know, do better videos. And hopefully when this is all over, if it's all over soon, which I hope, we'll be able to do more things that you guys may or may not suggest us to do. So other than that, we can't do much right now. So if you guys want us to do like a daily routine or give you a tour of what we do or just do just a whole background of how it started with us and how we're affected by it and just anything, if you guys have any questions or comments or concerns or anything, then just let us know. We're more than willing and more than happy to talk to you guys because there's not many people to talk to right now because you can't really go and visit at the moment, which sucks, and it's taking a really big toll on some families who don't live near each other because there's a lot of places where you can't travel. There's no traveling right now, so it's a lot harder for families that live all around the world. But
We had planned to go up to my grandma's today for Mother's Day, but my dog, we think he had a seizure the other night, so we're kind of trying to keep an eye on him and not go far from the vet.
yeah, just in case if he does have any other complications, we're right in town where there is a place where we can take him right away if there is something wrong because out in Seney there's nothing out there that
It's pretty much just the middle of nowhere, just swamp and mosquitoes.
so we're just protecting the dog, so so hopefully this coming up Tuesday we'll be able to go and we'll take a video and hopefully I'll feel better because we have our permits now, so we like driving. It's a lot of fun, but
The last time we went up to my grandma's house, I drove all the way up there. So this time it's her turn to drive up.
yeah, I got really jealous and I got really upset because I couldn't sit with him because he legally cannot have anyone that doesn't have a license that sits up there. You gotta have someone up there that has a license.
It really
And a
pisses me
front
off.
Yeah, but it's for your safety, honey.
I got my permit before her, and every time I went driving, she got jealous and mad at me for it.
No, it wasn't just jealousy. It was mostly just like you driving all the time, and it was kind of worrying me a little bit because you haven't really done all of it by yourself before. So and
I've also had some bad ATV accidents in the past.
yeah, he was put on coma watch for 2 days because he thought he could jump his four-wheeler when we were separated. Not dating separated, but
When she was still living with her mom.
yeah.
I was out riding a trail. I was on my dad's four-wheeler because I didn't have one at the time. And on one of the trails, there's like a little jump kind of thing that that I thought I could try and jump, but
And he did, and he
I
got hurt.
tried it, and my dad's four-wheeler's not meant for that, and my dad has a work four-wheeler, so it's heavy, it's front heavy, so what happened was, the four-wheeler went forward, I hit my chest on the handlebars, and I smacked my head, and I got a concussion, so I was put on coma watch for 2 days, and that was like my 5th or 6th concussion that I've actually had in my entire lifetime. Most of them are from snowboarding.
And I hope it's your last.
Me too.
I really do, honey.
Because the more concussions you get, the easier they are to get.
Seizures and more complications. Because
So,
more of the head trauma to your head is really not going to be good.
no.
No, it's not good for anyone, but it's especially not good for someone who's had many concussions like you have.
No.
I don't think I've ever had a concussion, but I've had really, really bad migraines.
So if you guys have liked the video, please be sure to give it a like and share it to your friends and just give us some support on the videos. And sorry for my stuttering, I can't speak very well sometimes, and if it sounds like I have a lisp, please ignore it. I don't really have it's not a bad lisp, but I have a hole between my two front teeth, which is probably what makes it sound like I have a lisp. And I really don't like it. But she finds it cute, just like the freckle on the tip of my nose. Wherever it is, there it is.
Mm. But we love you guys, and we really do appreciate the support. And I know a lot of people out there right now probably don't really care about watching YouTube videos and doing all that stuff. But if you guys do happen to be bored and you run across our video, please just be aware that we are here and you guys are all supported and loved and cared about, and hopefully we can get through all this soon. But so again, we'll keep you updated on everything. So we'll talk to you guys later, and
Whatever time of day it is for you guys, either have a good night, good afternoon, good morning, whatever. Just have a good day in general. We'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.
bye.